You're about to hear the sound of the past. In fact, it's the sound of a ghost. It's a haunting magnetic pulse. It's all that's left of a mighty star. And we can still hear it today, thanks to the Centre for Astrophysics at Jodrell Bank. The explosion that killed this star was so intense that it was seen in broad daylight across Europe, North America and China in the summer of the year 1054. At least that's what the year was called in Europe. So what was our world up to when men and women, however they counted the years, were gazing up to the heavens at this dying star, which they could see and we can still hear? What were they doing, making, thinking? Well, 1,000 years ago in America, pyramids are taking shape on the Mississippi River. The world's first banknotes are circulating in China. A magnificent Baghdad is the largest city in the world. In West Africa, Ghana rules a vast empire. And on a chilly island in northern Europe, there's a nasty surprise on the horizon for a king called Harold. In these programmes, I'm travelling back in time and across the globe to see how we humans over 2 million years have shaped our world and been shaped by it. And I'm going to tell this story exclusively through the things that humans have made. All sorts of things, carefully designed and then either admired and preserved or used, broken and thrown away. I've chosen just 100 objects from different points on our journey, from a cooking pot to a golden galleon, from a Stone Age tool to a credit card. And in each programme, I'm going to be talking about one object from the British Museum's collection.
When I see it, I immediately think of a mastery of technology and art, the welding of the two.
I just thought it was beautiful to look at. That made me feel that it was used and used again and again.
It's a beautiful object, and it's fascinating, of course, because it's probably quite accurate.
Holding this, I can feel what it was like to be out on the African savannas.
And it's extremely striking.
The Mummy of Hornegitetef, a wooden coffin from Thebes in Egypt. 3rd century BC.
We will get to the very beginning of human history, but I'm not going to start there, because I want to begin with the mummies, which is where I began when I first came through these doors into the British Museum in 1954 at the age of 8. And I think that's where most people begin when they first visit a museum. It's a pretty safe bet that most of the children you can hear around about me are also headed for the Egyptian mummies. What fascinated me then was the mummies themselves, the thrilling, gruesome thought of the dead bodies. But I'm now much more interested in the mummy cases. And I've chosen one particular mummy case for this opening programme because it carries all the different kinds of messages across the millennia, signals from the past, if you like, that things can communicate to us, and that I'm going to be looking for in all the objects in this series. Telling history through things, whether it's a mummy's coffin or a credit card, is what museums are for. And because the British Museum has collected things from all over the globe, it's not a bad place to try to tell a world history. Of course, it can only be a history of the world, not the history. When people come to the museum, they choose their own objects and make their own journey round the world and through time. But I think what they will find is that their own histories quickly intersect with everybody else's. And when that happens, you no longer have a history of a particular people or nation, but a story of endless connections.
To keep listening to this audiobook for free, click the link in the description. It will take you to a free Audible trial where you can listen to this and many other books for free for 30 days.